Get back. Run it.
All right.
Run it
All
back.
right. So y'all know we used to do that. Girl, get up and find it. You don't want to bend.
My knees are swollen.
I appreciate you. All right, so we used to do chatting with the cats back in the day,
Bro.
and we would recap videos,
Bro.
and
They done got you, girl.
we would recap videos, right? And I tagged Beauty on the Beat. I'm gonna just have to swivel us,
Bro.
I tagged her in this video, and I'm like, why hasn't she said anything? And there's a couple other ones that I wanted to play. So I haven't even we haven't even gotten through the video.
I'm supposed to be doing something, and I can't because this is wild to me. Like, to me, this is I'm really like, I'm not flabbergasted because I feel like a lot of people are clickbaiting us, okay? And I clicked, okay? No, it was clicked for me, but I'm ready.
I don't know. What's up? We got K Nicole looks in the building. So chatting with the caps, right?
Oh my God.
I'm gonna just play a bit of the video, and please y'all chime in. Let me know what you think. She was like, we got to go back live. We got to go back live because we got to have this conversation in real time.
Bro.
So what is her name?
I thought it was like Princess Queen. It may not be that no more. And it's not, that's her choice, okay? But still, that's not, I can't believe she did this. I can't.
Her name is Princella. Is it Princella?
It's Prince Fella.
Is it? That's what it says.
That's crazy to me.
It says more narcissistic. Women are 1,000 times more narcissistic than men. Prince Fella's story, right? Okay, so I'm gonna play the beginning.
That women are 1,000 times more narcissistic than males. I think the entire human species is a narcissistic species.
I get that.
The whole species is narcissistic. But I believe that the most uncomfortable truth for the average person is that women are actually narcissistic, more narcissistic than males. It's not that males are not narcissistic, it's that women are 1,000 times more narcissistic. I've never heard a saying that, oh, you just have to love your father no matter what he did because that's your only dad, you only get one. I never hear that. I always hear it about a woman, no matter what a mother did to her children, no matter what, that's your mama, you still need to love your mom, no matter what she did. I hear women say, no matter what a woman does, a man should never put his hands on her. And women believe they can do anything to you and expect that you accept it and still worship the ground they walk on. So if anything is going to improve, the truth about the psychology of women has to be revealed. It's a dark place.
Pause. Where we at with that?
Okay, y'all. Okay.
She said women are 1,000% more narcissistic than men.
Okay. To me, she's able to have her point of view. Cool.
Of course.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna, again, I like to be able to challenge my own thoughts and ideology just based off learning other things. Okay. So with that being said, your 2-3 year Princella, you feel what I'm saying? The women are more of a community. The Bible was more structured for men. And again, I don't believe that. But I also don't believe what she's also saying right now. Like, to me, I don't know if our leaders are like switching, or are people that influence us to sway away. Okay. Um, that could be that because she's totally different. You get what I'm saying? You can't go from, I mean, yes, you can because we've
So you're
seen
saying she's completely changing her thought process on what
she to me
she's going against what she said.
she's doing a Candace Owens.
Hold on now, don't bring Candace to this.
Yes, we
We're
are.
gonna skip Candace, okay?
But again, you have to, and that's why I listened to the whole video.
We didn't
So I
listen to
can,
it
or I listened to the things that I still didn't agree with, right?
on this video.
On this video.
But wait,
because-
there's more.
Oh,
There is more. I get what you're saying. You feel like because the reason
you
why
were on a whole other side, and it's not when did you learn, and everybody don't say that. Maybe your community, maybe our community, because again, I do hear that
what?
where well, you only get one dad. Yes, the daddies who there, yes you do. People talk about it, they say it, they ask about it, yes they do. Okay, I'm sorry,
They do say you only get one dad. Too. But I think you hear that you only get one mother more.
But from who? Who's saying it?
Everybody. Specifically when you don't have a good relationship with your mother. If you have an absent daddy, nobody's really like, you should go find your dad.
But does that make you
only got
more
one
high
dad.
valued because you are the one that they are speaking of?
Let's see what
you
she's
are
saying.
the present.
Let's see what she's saying, y'all.
Fucking God.
I knew this was gonna trigger her.
I have to be braiding here and like, look, this is some shit. This is
when I saw this video, I was like, she said women are 1,000%. Okay, hold on.
It's not peaches and cream because women think that they can
abuse you.
Think that they can talk to you any kind of way. They think they can put their hands on you, and then they expect you to still speak of them as angels. That's bad.
Pause it. Pause. Pause. Pause it. Pause that shit. Okay? Now, in that particular statement, I feel that there's a lot of false narratives that is not based on factual things. And I feel that it is wrong for someone that once kind of wanted to show. I'm not saying that just because one thing is happening doesn't mean that that's the whole thing, if that makes sense. I just feel like for her to get on and say that that's 1,000 times more when as women we do not have the power or the say in the isms that we talked about, in the isms of history. People believe in the Bible.
Y'all want to join
people believe in religion, and all of that has a virtue of women being subservient to a man. So if anything, as a narcissist species, I get that because humans think that, again, we are the all be all, okay? Because the way that we handle this world and the way that we do shit to each other, it is like we're not the apex predator, okay? We're the ones that kill. Like, it's, I don't even want to go into that, but it is
the crazy part is there's more.
I'm just Fred. I'm like, I just hate that this is, again, why do we,
what y'all think?
Why can't we have a conversation about, like, okay, there are some fucked up mothers out here that didn't raise their children right.
Okay,
right?
So let's listen to the next part. Hold on. Hold that thought.
Oh.
Their children. So they end up with their children. Women are very to their
abusive,
children, and they don't even understand in what ways they're to their children. And you can't tell them anything because they do no wrong in their eyes. I try to tell women.
Pause it again.
When it comes to their sons.
Pause it again.
Hold on.
Most women set their sons up for failure.
Yes, they do.
Don't even understand why.
Yes, they do.
Their sons up for failure.
I do know why.
Understand this because they don't understand the nature of the male, the physiology, the neurology of the male. They don't understand the male's existence. Most parents, specifically women, because it's most single parents are women. Did you hear them say something like, I just wanted to give my child the things I never had? And if it's a woman saying that, and she has a son, this is bad because you're not thinking about the development of your child. You're trying to make up for your own childhood through your child, giving them things
Pause.
that you
Pause.
never
This
had,
is
that
going.
you
It's going.
wanted.
It's going
You're
into
not
What?
giving them what they need. You're not tailoring the new.
Go ahead. Go ahead. What y'all think?
People.
I mean,
Listen. It is so funny to me that I'm not negating that there are women that abuse their children. I'm not negating um, that there are fucked up women that choose men before they family, okay? Before they kids, before I'm
they
that's
like they
that
self.
is the lane that I am not speaking on. Okay? But she is for this purposes, that's what she's saying. Okay, cool.
There's a lot of truth there. You can't even skip over and deny it. All right. So
Okay, but what's the but if you can still make the root cause of everything that I kept still saying that male has always been in power. Rather, the pieces that we are left in the lust, in the intimacy that you may value a woman for, okay? Because again, if we were only property to you, you only seen the value in me laying. And because I had to lay with your ass, I also had to have kids. There was not
yeah,
a choice to if you wanted to be a mom or not. It is you're the duty to create soldiers. You're the duty to be able to be available for the pleasure of someone that is the predator, the one, not predator, the one that felt like they were entitled to this. You were entitled to have kids, you were entitled to have a woman, you were entitled to have all of those things. You didn't have to have provisions, you didn't have to have any of those things.
where's my men at? I want to know
I'm
what
just
my
like,
men are thinking. What does this say?
but that's also a
Something
lot
about
that
your mom loves you. What is that?
if you,
I
just,
want to know what the men are thinking. She's saying that women are not 10%,
we hella more
not
narcissists. We
100%.
hella more.
She said 1000% more narcissistic than men.
And it
All right,
doesn't. I know.
let's see.
Oh.
Environment or your behaviors or your parenting style around what your current child needs. You are thinking about yourself. Well,
No.
if you're a woman and you have a son, you are subconsciously thinking of your son as your daughter, yourself. You're treating him like a girl because you were
I never
a
did
girl.
that.
And you start to give the children things that they don't need that ends up sabotaging the development of the child. And they are totally unaware of this. So I believe that more information, more knowledge, more education can help with women seeing their own psyche. Relationships should be a mirror to the individual. Every person that you get with is going to reflect back to you who you are.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be attuned enough to know that this stuff that I'm getting back, it is because I'm projecting something and I'm getting feedback. What is it that I'm doing? What is it about my thought process that's bringing this back to me? What is drawing me to the types of relationships? What is it that is showing me? People don't use relationships as feedback as they should.
But who says that they don't? And who says
She
that
said
they
people
don't?
too. We ain't even talking about women at this
Who
point.
says? I'm just saying they. In anybody that falls into they, who says? But to me, if you're gonna say that we're narcissists, that to me does not equate to that. You being abusive, that ain't that on both sides? Isn't that you can? It doesn't matter if you're a male or a female to have narcissistic traits or tendencies. It doesn't have to be a more or less. It's a nigga, you fucked up, I'm fucked up. Like these are the, and we're over here having fucking kids
What's up, my Capricorn sister? What's happening?
and trying to deal with fucking life.
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Oh, we got somebody. My bad.
You think women are 1,000% more narcissistic than men?
No.
No. Okay.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
why you think that?
No. I don't think we're.
Are we not?
Oh,
Oh,
because I think we're too emotional. I think we lead with
mm-mm.
our emotions, and I think that we are so forthcoming on what we want. Some of us, I would say that,
Mhm.
what we want and how we want it,
Mhm.
and we don't settle for less. Men come in with ulterior motives.
And that's where
Okay.
the narcissism comes in because they're thinking of themselves. Correct? Thank you. Because a
I
motherfucker ain't
can
gonna want
admit.
to go to work every motherfucking day, be 8 hours, 10 hours, drop kids off. Okay, pick up, do like it is so much more of being to have the it's not a burden, but to have the blessings of being a mother if you chose the motherfucking path, if you chose that, okay? It is the best, beautifulest thing. But if again you never chose it, you never wanted it, and now you're forced to be able to take care of it because again it either gives you the comforts that you choose, to live under. Okay, there we know that there are things that are happening, right? We know that there are people that do that. We know that there's other people that, hey, I need that. Why do we have to compare those? There are people that need it and is using it, and there's people that just fucking want it.
Need what?
Support, help, having kids and the benefit of having kids, but still not being able to really want a fucking kid. So you treat that kid poorly.
Yeah,
That said kid.
men come in and they see what they can what benefits them.
Yes.
Women come in and we see what benefits everyone.
Everyone. So who is I don't understand where she could go from saying that
She looking like this now, though.
as we are community that
She's
how
changed her look drastically.
but she always did okay as a beauty
She
profession
would dress both ways.
she would have a face on because she felt like that was gonna get some, like her some time. Oh, and she also didn't have like she wore her cap. She never really had her wig. Like it wasn't like she wasn't giving that energy of that. She always did wear maleish clothes. I just think that
Okay.
they
All right. I don't
refined
know.
her.
Maybe I don't know.
But I just feel like how do you go from saying that the Bible was really made for males because males are able to
Have
what it-
you listened to any of her videos previously?
girl, she was like sister
She
girl,
was like
honey
a
child
female militant. Like she
on
was coming
business.
and
Yes,
chopping heads off when it came to disputing men about their behavior. And so
exactly,
what she's saying
exactly.
is she feels like she's taking an alternative
Like
shift in her messaging. I don't know that to be true. I just feel like
okay,
she could just be having a message for women at this point in time.
and that's
Right?
exactly what I was just
But I agree
thinking.
with
But
you.
she
But
could
I agree
say it
with you
different.
on the simple fact that
She could say it
I
different.
feel like women are taught to be emotionally manipulative, right? You know
Okay,
how they call it white women tears or whatever they call it or whatever, right? And they turn the emotion on to get something or whatever.
yeah.
But to come in and actually be a narcissist, I don't know if that's the angle.
And then it's like, why do they feel that women can't be told anything when we're always told something?
Everything.
Like that is to me crazy. Like again, there is a whole system that says, okay, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't dress like that, you shouldn't have more than 3 sexual
Don't
partners.
talk too
You
loud.
shouldn't
Don't talk too
exactly.
soft.
Don't
You should smile. Everything. We're told.
the
We're
Barbie
literally told
movie said
everything.
it all in that scene of like you're supposed to be this, you're supposed to be that, like all of those things. So for someone to say that that is, I feel that I'm the superior one and I need somebody to worship. You may have these bad bitches culture who say or feel that way. That is a group. That is a whole persona that niggas pay for. They know what they getting. They know what they doing
She'd be so upset.
because that
If they do it correctly, well, I wouldn't say worship, but I'm saying like if they do it right, if they do it correctly, your woman will be submissive. But they want somebody to be submissive without giving them something to submit to.
Right.
and that's where
Something
say
Right.
it, boo.
you want me? I can be submissive, or I can be submissive. Like there's two different things, and I think they want the one where they're dominant versus them bringing that soft side out of a woman, and she automatically submits to you. She automatically. It's that like certain tone. It's that certain
Safety. We talked about that. Yeah.
line. It's that certain outlook. It's that certain.
Oh, yeah.
Just that man.
Everything
But
about
man,
the way
the
you
man
can
can't
be.
do anything because that ain't gonna work.
Yeah. You need to definitely come with a different this approach has not worked, over
But for her to say
time
us,
and
we
time and time.
narcissists 1,000 times.
She said
I'm
not
just
even
like,
100%. She said a
1,000 times more. And I like I said, the benefit, it's crazy that because like I
Yeah.
said,
She was
you can
like,
have narcissistic
go back
tendencies
live.
for
We
sure.
got to talk about this. And I was like,
Oh my God, I'm supposed to be braiding hair right now. Okay, I got stuff to do.
What she was saying to me, like somebody for me, because I didn't hear it all.
Okay,
I'm trying to get to it, but Facebook has some type of new stuff it wants me to agree to. So she's saying that women, first and foremost, she was just saying that. Let me try to think of what she said. in the
okay. Can I
beginning.
say it? Because I'm just gonna say what I know of what she said.
Yeah.
Okay. So for me, what I'm hearing her say is that because she feels that people talk more about the benefits that mothers can do no wrong in children's eyes, even though they do have a place of fucking them up in the long run because they are the primary parent. And the way that we may parent our sons is in a narcissistic way to feel worshipped by them. That I can speak to my child any mother type of way, and I am able to abuse my children because I want to. Like, right?
She was saying it in a way of like women come into situations like we can do what we want to do, and then we still want to be treated delicately, right? So you could cuss out a man, you can try to fight a man, but if a man tries to fight you, then
It's
how
a
dare you
respect,
fight
yeah.
me, or how dare you do that, or whatever. And she was saying how abusive
That we're
mentally
narcissists
you are
because of
to
that.
your kids. You don't even notice that you're just that abusive to your kids. And she said specifically, which I wish she would have touched on the girls, but she said specifically with the boys,
And they
because
do.
we always want to give our children what we never had. She was
And
like,
that's
but
true.
it messes him up in his environment and his natural space of development as a man, because you're giving him the things that a girl wanted as a kid, not what he needs in his own space, because you're giving him all the things that you never had and all the things that you wanted.
And there's a lot of parents that do that. And I'm not saying that's a real thing that
What's
again
the
as
thought?
a parent
What's the
that
thought?
happens.
What's up, Sage?
But I still don't feel that
Wait,
you can
wait.
say that you're a narcissist because of that. That's just all I'm
What
saying.
is this thought?
But so being a mother of two boys, of four actually, 4 men, because all of them are 18 and older, 18 to 31.
Period.
It is. I wouldn't say I didn't give them what I didn't have as a woman, as a young girl. I gave them the tools and the community that they needed to be men.
Mm-hmm.
So I literally built a village.
Is she a Capricorn?
Yeah.
You girl, round of applause. Listen, it is a real thing that Capricorns think like that. Capricorns think like that. It is not. Ooh, shut your mouth, girl. Okay, my bad.
She was like, "Wait, is she a Capricorn?"
because everything you said, it is not. And my grandmother, may her rest. I love her. I love that lady, but she fucked my daddy up. That nigga ain't shit, and I love him. But it is what it is. But it's really true that in some cases, this is not all moms. This is not all moms. All moms are not in survival mode. All moms are not in desperate need of shit. All moms are not going through that. For the ones who do, for the ones who have the lack of support, the lack of community, yes, some shit happens in the motherfucking cracks. Is it right? No. Okay? We're not going to say that it's right, but nobody is understanding the whole fucking cause of it. It's cool when you like my titties. It's cool you like my outfit. It's cool you wanted to tap that. And now I have a whole ass responsibility to take care of. And it's not about me giving them everything that I didn't have, or maybe I wanted the things that I wanted to give to you. Yes, there are some females that's like that, but where are the ones who are raising good men? We can't. It's okay to talk about it, but let's talk about other things as well.
I do feel like at that end of the spectrum is that if we only talk about, how poorly, single mothers do, which they really shouldn't be single mothers anyway.
Thank you.
But I think you need to also correct it with the fact that there's a ton of single mothers that's handling things and raise their kids to be amazing human beings in this world that they have to be let loose in. So we do have to make sure we
have to put that information out, because it's okay for us to give a stat, but it has to have follow up with other shit that's really happening. Because you
can't only talk about the bad and then realize, like, first of all, usually the people that's talking about it were probably raised by a single mother. No, let's talk about it. Your mother did a good job. Let's talk about if your mother was there and very supportive. It's a very different thing. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Miss T? Don't forget to send us your video all the way from Reno. But yeah, I don't even know if I can get back to the video for us to finish it, because we didn't.
Girl, I need
get all the way through it.
Part 2, because like I said, I'm really
okay. We'll part 2.
I just can't.
That was a real quick little chatting with the Cap, and then we had the Capricorn tune in.
Hey,
so
when I say your mind is brilliant, girl, I love it. I love it.
She's talking about your mind is brilliant.
Okay, girl, you better do it. I'm just saying.
All right, y'all. So next Thursday, 7:00. Hit the button, subscribe, and all that good stuff so y'all can get reminders. We love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. At least I can see your face.
Thanks for coming on.
All right.
Bye. She done got me round up,
y'all. All right, so we're going to just make sure we round that thing out. That was a real quick.
My God.
A little 30-minute chat.
Hey, it was like a boom. Like, look.
We haven't did a chatting with the Caps in a long time, and I got some heat. I just been saving videos.
Right. And this may have to be the after party of the after party. Okay, because this may have to be the, the uncensored side.
Yeah.
Of the look.
So Miss T, I don't know if you caught the show, but we just went off air.
Girl.
And then we just came back on to discuss if you feel like women are 1,000%. We got to make sure we emphasize that number. We were looking at a video of Prince Stella, and she said that women are 1,000% more narcissistic than men. So we wanted to know what the thoughts were on that. What was the consensus? On that?
And I can feel
I know this is like
body.
putty in the men's hands. So I was like, I wanted some men to chime in and let me know, what their thoughts was. But
I'm not saying them bitches don't exist. We ain't saying that in this. We're not saying that in this. Please get that. If it gets clipped, I'm telling y'all, we're not saying that. But y'all need, that's a...
But thank y'all for tuning in again. We'll be back. Ain't no telling. This just might happen randomly because we be having some conversation. Okay? All right, y'all. Peace out.